have different types of plants that we added in our garden. In my case, I love also to collect philodendron, calathea, and some of aglonema that I am familiar with. Today, welcome to my vlog, Ken Plants Diaries. I am going to replant or transfer some of my small philodendrons in this available pot. Join me as I present to you some of my plants in my garden. I have this small Prince of Orange. Look at this one. I have to transfer this Prince of Orange into a big size of pot so that there will be no hassle for Violet Marie Char to take care of my plants in our home since she is not fond of plants. And I plan also that I have to transfer my Ring of Fire philodendron. And let's get it here. Actually, I have 3 Ring of Fire philodendron, but let's only propagate, transfer these 2 in this pot. We have 5 pots to transfer, however, we only have 4. So what are we going to do? By the way, this pot, it is all given to me by Gel Vlog. I like these pots, though it is expensive due to its color, but anyhow, we have to collect this type of pots. It will add beauty to the garden, not just the plants but also to the pots. So what are we going to do is we will mix the soil. This is the very tiring part in gardening. Excavating soil, mixing soil, we have to dig soil first here. But some of the techniques that we can employ in gardening is we should not feel the volume needed in this pot, the soil. When will be the time that this profession will end? Planting plants. If I'm going to assess myself, I guess I had contributed even 0.01 over 100, 1 over 1000, or 0.001% just to lessen global warming. Plants, it really contributes for the balance of our environment, especially for the giving of oxygen. And it will not be understood by others if they don't mix this soil. Let's bring this over there and we will start propagating, transferring plants. Let's bring this seasoned armor in gardening. We're ready? I've seen this dwarf bilete in my garden. I plan to transfer this plant in a big pot. However, I don't have pot. And finally, since I do have pot, I have to prioritize this first. And of course, this Prince of Orange philodendron. It's not growing in this pot. Perhaps it's because I've added too much soil. Let's first wet the soil, just like that. And let's clean the pot before we're going to transfer this using this cutlery for the cutting of, I guess, a cake. After 1 year, you will see that it's amazing. It's done. From ash to dust. Here are the cubes that we're going to use in this philodendron. And now we can completely transfer this dwarf velite in this big pot. Serve as the cooler in the freezer or refrigerator, but the term in gardening is it will serve as the provider, or it will maintain the moisture content of this soil. Most of the philodendrons, they have aerial roots. It loves to katay-katay. Ano yung isang katay-katay? It loves to root in this husk, the bark of the trees, compared to the soil. Okay, it's very small before, but now look at that one, surviving. Supposedly my brother will not give me this velite yet because it is too small. Look at that one, only one leaf, then it costs almost 700 plus, and it's indeed expensive, and we cannot complain to the seller because the price is worthy to the value of these plants. Let's add soil. We need to cover the root of the soil to make it sure that it will survive. Then this will serve as a support for this plant. We have to justify this philodendron gegantium. It's a variegated one, and I have to transfer this in this white pot. I will use this black pot to put my winterborn sanado. Since I have two winterborn sanado, then no, it's not sanado, it's winterborn. Yeah, it's just like sanado, but not so alike, because sanado is a dwarf one, then winterborn is a giant version of sanado. Since this gegantium philodendron, it is big, so we will transfer this. Let's first transfer our ring of fire. I have 3 collections of ring of fire, but we will transfer this first. I had already transferred the 2 in the big pot, so let's transfer this. We need to be very careful in transferring this ring of fire. It's a sensitive philodendron as well. Oh. Right, just like this. And I don't think yeah. We will not just detach it from its original stem. Let's plant this. We'll add in our collection. After how many months it will grow, it will become giant. That is my goal in my garden. I need to take care of my plants because I want to see them in the giant form or size. And we're done for this one. It's very simple to propagate. We will just we need to move this one slowly and transfer this way. But before that, we have to excavate this part of soil and just like that. We need to arrange its aerial roots since it's already thriving. Anyway, this is not too delicate. It's just like a crop of vegetable, just like the kamote tops. It's not sensitive. Here it goes. Our giant gegantium in a white pot. We'll just remove this one. Repotting, and let's put this one. Before, this is very small, but now, look at now, it's big. This is the mother of my winterborn. Since it gives another shoot, then I separate it in this pot. And I have 2 collections or 5 of this philodendron winterborn. And we are done transferring some of my philodendrons in my garden. These are only few of my philodendrons that I transferred in these 4 beautiful pots. Remember that it is not in the pot that we use, but sometimes we have also to consider that using these white pots, it will beautify our plants. This is Ken, and you are watching my YouTube channel, Ken Plants Diaries. Thank you so much.